Previously on I Love Money Doom Lagoon, I shocked the money lovers by revealing that they would be splitting into teams.
We are about to enter in the I Love Money team phase of this game.
Those teams would be divided by whoever could outlast the rest in a freezing test of endurance.
Howie is still holding it down.
Bro, it is incredible.
Jackie and Morgan went from captains of the safety ship to captains of 2 new teams.
And Ray has dropped. Jackie and Morgan don't drop. If you have one challenge, you will select your team one by one by one. There are 19 players in the I Love Money game, which means that one player will not be selected and will be eliminated.
Though Morgan admitted to rising tensions,
Jackie, who you want?
I was planning on taking Raven next. All right.
That's an O.
She was just like,
There was some progression behind that.
Morgan, why don't you like me? Why don't you want me? I'm a South Carolina fan. Like, my brother is Kenny McKinley. Like, give me a fucking break, girl. Like, come on. Why don't you like me?
I just want to say I don't like you. It's something about you. No, it ain't.
Oh, it's okay.
it was the lawyer who got the cold shoulder.
The bottom two of Roselyn and Morgan, S.
I'm going strictly off the fact that I did not see this person. So I want Morgan S on my team.
That means that unfortunately, Roselyn, our time has come to an end.
2 new teams formed, the pink team and the green team. But just as they were getting comfortable, a surprise twist flipped everything.
So, Lustiana, congratulations. You have answered both of the phones that I sent into the chat. And these phones are a little different because for this round, the team captains will both be decided by you.
Ray, I'm gonna choose you just because you're right here. I can see you. You can see this. I really am just picking at absolute random.
Lustiana and Ray, one of you by the end of this round will be the most powerful player in the game, and one of you will be the least powerful player in the game.
The teams went head-to-head in the classic 99 bottles of beer challenge.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall.
85 bottles of Phil.
Start over.
Beer.
Restart.
Start over.
Start over. Start over.
80.
Start over.
97
Start over.
bottles.
Alrighty.
In the end, the pink team was pitch perfect, granting them immunity from elimination and gave the power of the Paymaster to their team captain.
With a time of 65 minutes and 40 seconds, you guys are the winners of this challenge.
Sending Lustiana and the green team into elimination. But the joy was short-lived, as I revealed that someone had a secret agenda.
Somebody did take on the Lagoona challenge this round, and that player has walked away with an advantage in this game. This player was the player that was able to sabotage their own team the best.
Hell.
And just when it couldn't get any crazier, bounties and anonymous messages took over the game.
Raven is playing a shady game. She's tearing her own alliances apart while making shifty ones. The real trio is Ken, Kai, and Javaris. Mackenzie and Lustiana have a drag queen top 2 alliance. Y'all better get Shelby out before her kids win the game. Jackie, you're playing a good game, but you can't win everybody to keep yourself safe.
I just don't understand why somebody would be so, like, offended that I would just try to be everybody's friend. Like,
I'm being accused of being, fucking aligned with somebody who I haven't even really spoke to.
I just got.
I'm gonna go find out.
I'm gonna go find out.
Because why you coming for my kids?
Smart.
The first bounty for 1 cocoa coin was placed on Shelby.
Yo, someone really does not like Fred and her kids.
Howie.
No.
What?
For 1 cocoa
Howie, bro.
coin. And the final anonymous bounty was placed on Raven for 1 cocoa coin.
and the tax preparer got hit with an audit.
Howie, you have just hit the Coco coin cap, which is 10 coins.
Who the fuck?
Which means that you have received a killer nomination. And until further notice, you will automatically be in the bottom every single round that you do not win immunity.
Culminating in the first house meeting of the season.
So I was sitting here because I was on the Zoom a few days ago and I didn't admit to my bounty that I placed on Carlos. But I never put in the group chat that I was in with my ship who was part of that trio. I said, I put my bounty on Carlos, period. Howie then said, Carlos, Jackie, Morgan trio confirmed. With that being said, Howie, when you take a shot at the baddest bitch in this game, you better make sure you hit. Because when I shoot, I don't miss. Have fun on the bottom. Have fun on the bottom. Tell Roselyn hi for me. Tell Roselyn hi for me.
Didn't you say you put the bounty on Carlos because there's a trio and you wanted to split up? That was the message you put on the bounty. So you're coming back like, girl, you don't even know what you're saying.
I know.
Your
That's the message I put on the bounty, but also...
Trio, so what I said is that confirmed the trio. Like, you're playing so dumb right now.
I'm playing dumb. You are aligned with everyone, including the gardener across the street, the DNA in the showers,
I'm aligned
the
with
fucking...
everybody.
Now, Lustiana and Howie are locked in as nominees, but there's still 2 spots to fill and plenty of targets to consider. And Ray, the hospitality worker, gets to decide who's checking out of the Doom Lagoon. Who will face elimination? Will a bounty get claimed? And who will get exposed next? Find out right now on I Love Money.
Can you please go talk to my husband, please? I'm doing something very important.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to I Love Money Doom Lagoon. I am your host, Dylan Andrews, and I'm so excited to dive into tonight's elimination. It is currently day 7 in the I Love Money Doom Lagoon, and a tailwind has accelerated the game. Under the leadership of Ray, the pink team has won immunity, and Ray has become the first Paymaster of the season. And with all these bounties flying around, having power may be the only way to secure your safety. And speaking of bounties, Howie has become the first player in I Love Money history to receive a killer nomination. With a bounty of 10 coins on his head, he will automatically be put on the chopping block tonight. And if Ray voids his check, he will claim that 10 coin bounty for himself. Who will join him in the bottom tonight? We'll find out momentarily. But first, let's check in with our money lovers. So hello everybody, it's been quite an eventful 3 days. Not gonna lie, when we first started this competition, I was a little worried that we might have a little bit of a kumbaya thing going on, but you guys quickly dashed those hopes away. So I want to start off with Raven. Do I see Raven? Yes, there's Raven. Oh, she's rolling in her Bugatti. So Raven, during last episode, as we saw in the recap, Morgan was very public about her apprehensions about you, and then all of it blew up last night. What can you tell the audience about that whole situation that we did not see in the recap?
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Howie, you were on the other end of Raven's tirade, and now you will automatically be in the bottom. What do you have to say about the whole situation?
Last night was fun. It got messy. I'm just curious to see how everything plays out.
Okay. Ray, Ray, you were really close to winning one of the team captain positions last episode, and this episode you ended up as the winning team captain in the Paymaster. How are you feeling about having to make the decision tonight of who goes home?
I feel great about what's gonna happen tonight. Everyone's telling me different things, and I'm just gonna go with what's best for my game.
I love to hear it. Well, everybody, I think now is the time that we dive on in to the elimination tonight. So, just to set the stage for everybody, the following players are up for elimination: Chewy, Emmanuel, Morgan H, Lustiana, Kai, Javaris, Howie, Roberto, and Shelby. Everybody that is on the pink team will be safe from elimination. Ray, as the Paymaster, will have the sole vote to eliminate at the end of this vault ceremony. Now, Howie and Lustiana have received a penalty nomination. Lustiana for being the losing team captain, and Howie for receiving the bounty cap of 10 coins. That means tonight, all of the players that are attending the vault ceremony cannot vote for Howie or Lustiana. There will be 9 of you voting, which means that a majority vote will be 5. Now, Lustiana, in the event that there is not a majority reached by the end of those 15 minutes, your nomination will be null and void, and you may avoid the bottom in the event that Ray does not choose to keep you in the bottom 3. Howie, unfortunately for you, a killer nomination cannot be voided by a deadlock vote. So that means no matter what, you will be in the bottom tonight. And, bit unorthodox for I Love Money, that does mean that there will be 4 nominees tonight. 2 voted in by the losing team captain, and Howie. Well, I think it's time we dive on into the fun. So I need everybody that is not on the losing team to please hop off camera and go on mute. Ray, since you are the Paymaster, I will be putting you in the waiting room. I will bring you back once a decision has been made or if there is a deadlock vote. Okay, so as for the rest of you, there is 9 of you here. I know Roberto is also here. We should have, and then there's Morgan. So as I said, there will be 9 of you voting. It takes 5 to reach a majority. Since this is your first vault ceremony of the season, I'm going to break this down a little bit more for you. So for a vote to count, it is not a written vote. You must verbally or gesturally confirm who you are voting for. So you can spend this 15 minutes discussing as a group what you want to do. To lock in a vote, you need to put someone up officially up for voting. I will ask you, okay, do you want to put Dylan up for a vote? And then if you all say yes, then I'll be like, all right, raise your hand if you want Dylan in the bottom, or say aye if you want Dylan in the bottom. That would need 5 people to agree for that, okay, in that moment. And if there is 5 people, then it is locked. You can vote as many times as you want. So just because you voted for 2 people already does not mean that you can't vote again, okay? Once there are 2 people that get an official vote locked in, those will be the 2 nominees, okay? Another rule that we are adding to this season is you must participate in voting at least twice. That means that when I put someone up for voting officially, you must raise your hand or say aye at least twice. The only way that you can get away with it is if a vote carries through. But if there is a deadlock and you have not participated in a vote, you will receive a penalty nomination. In the event that there are more than 3 people that have received a penalty nomination for not voting, then all of the people who did cast a vote will have immunity, and the Paymaster will only get to choose between the people that did not vote. So, I know it's a little hard for y'all. I know that y'all were struggling a little bit to make a decision, but I urge you to vote. There have been people that have lost this game because they did not vote. Does everybody understand the stakes? Okay. Once I start the timer, your time will begin, and at no point will the time stop until you have made a decision. Good luck.
Would anyone like to go first?
Okay, Javaris, you look really nice today. Okay, so I'm just break the ice. I heard my name was being pitched. I don't know why. Does anyone want to say why I was being pitched?
Who is pitching your name?
Oh, I don't know. I asked this person to say. He said they. This person said they, so I said who is they, and did give me names. So I was like, are they just attempting to make me look bad, or they like actually have information that someone was pitching me? So I'm a very confrontational guy. I'll get it out in the open. I'll ask. Like, if you have a legitimate reason to vote me, that's fine. But like, I just would like to hear it.
All I can do is speak for myself. I do remember before we did the game, before anything, when teams first started, I was thinking when you first came in, you were at the bank. You were one of the people who were like the inactive players, like you weren't you weren't playing the games and stuff like that. But that was before we did anything. I don't know as far as after the game. If I haven't heard anyone say anything about anyone else being in the bottom. To be honest, I just found out that it was another. Oh, we had to choose another person. So I'm like,
I just
don't
found
know.
that
I
out
wasn't
too.
really
I didn't
thinking
know that
about
till
anyone
like 30
else.
minutes ago. So I thought it was just one nom, and then we keep pushing. So, but yeah, like I don't know if this information, like the information that this person presented, was invalid, because I don't know. So that's why I'm asking right now. If someone wants to nominate me, that's cool. I just would like a reason why, because I feel like I stepped it up in the challenge and all that. So
I have a question because Kai wasn't in the call the last couple of times. Are you fine with us nominating you because you weren't able to play the game? Are you good with that?
No, I'm good with that. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Everybody willing to vote Kai, raise a hand.
Kai is one for one. Okay. And we still have to figure out this other one.
all right. Well, so no one's. Well, this sucks. I don't want to call this person. I'll go for it. I heard someone say something.
Who told you? Well,
you already know. Okay, Howie told me this.
I was gonna say it was me.
Like, yeah, Howie.
So who has been coming to you saying get him out?
I'm not gonna. I want to clarify. I wasn't saying someone necessarily pitching his name. I just heard two names for possible choices, and one was Shelby and one was Chewy.
But I asked who it was or who was pitching me, so I can talk to them, see what's up. And you never gave me a name, so I didn't know if
no,
if it was legitimate
I thought Emmanuel cleared that
like...
because Emmanuel did say your name, but this was days ago, and that was the only thing I was going off of.
Wait, say again? Sorry.
I said it was like he cleared it. It was days ago. I was gonna clarify, but as soon as you texted who said it, he said don't text anybody once we're in the Zoom.
Morgan, I said this to Morgan as well. And this was days ago.
That's what I'm saying. It was days ago. I wasn't trying to throw you under the bus or anything. I was just trying to say that that's the only other name that I've heard.
Howie, I'm gonna keep it simple. Was it today? Was it today that they...
Read the chats.
Hold on, what happened to my name?
You did not say anything about days
Morgan,
ago.
didn't I tell you also at the beginning? I was like, I did say Chewy, like before the challenge, before anything. I told you that I was saying that he was inactive, and I was like, I need people here who are gonna play the game. And you were like,
I even said I
met him.
I just reread our chats. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
Yeah, you never said days ago. That's why I was like, okay, why are they saying me? Like,
I said yours was the only other name I've heard, but it's not picking. It never picked up any traction. That's word for word what I said.
Crazy.
Well, hold on.
If you had said this was days ago, that's very different than like.
I didn't have time to respond. We were in the Zoom. He said don't talk to anybody as soon as we joined the Zoom.
Oh, that's crazy.
Chris. So Emmanuel said that, but that was before again.
Well, yeah. But Howie made it seem like it was like today.
I didn't have time to continue texting you. He said stop texting.
That's why I was so confused. I'm like, nobody has told me this. Like, I'm cool. If people want to nominate me, that's fine.
Chris,
like, if you have a legitimate reason, go for it. But like,
no, I feel bad now because I know Emmanuel wasn't trying to come for you. I was just saying, like, I didn't get to finish my thought. That was the only other name I've heard other than Shelby, and it was days ago.
Hold on, Chris, and then to back Emmanuel up, the only thing, and I told Emmanuel, I was like, I trust Chris, like. I reassured him, and then he was like, okay, I trust you, and then that was it.
Yeah,
I haven't heard any more talk.
Emmanuel
That was
told me that
before
today, and I
we
said, you know
even
what?
talked
I
one
agree
on
with you.
one. That's how old that was.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying the way he made it seem like it was today. He didn't say like days ago.
All I
so
said
I
was
very
I
confused.
heard your name. It never picked up any traction.
All right, that's why I just wanted to clear the air. I was like, if someone wanted to nom me, like, just tell me why.
Why was Shuey's name even brought up in the first place? Though that's what I'm still trying to wrap my head around.
I had asked days ago. I said, like, if like worst case scenario we lose, like, who are any names?
Alert! We have anonymous message. Alert! One of you has just sent an anonymous message. Here is the message. I will read it quickly so your time can continue. The message is, had a talk with Shelby, and it seems like she was really trying to tug at our heartstrings just so she isn't in the bottom. Like, girl, you really fooled me. All right, you guys can go back to your discussion.
Who did I talk to?
I don't know, man. I don't even have enough coins for this anonymous bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
This
I've been
is
trying to save my
I'm
coins
very
to like
mad.
save my ass.
Yeah,
But
Emmanuel, you told me that, and I agreed with you. It's not like I took it, offensive or anything. I was like, yeah, I agree with you. Like, I was busy, I had to help my family with something, and then I was at the bank. But I think I proved that I'm here to play. So
Yeah, you did great in the first challenge.
Yeah. So
I don't understand why who said that I was talking to them and fooling them because trying to pull at
Shelby,
heartstrings.
girl, you have someone who's your number one biggest fan, and they're trying to play on your top friend. I don't know who it is, but someone loves them some Shelby because you done got the kid comment.
Yo, this shit is
You done
crazy.
got you trying to pull
Because
the
the only
heartstrings
person
comment.
I have talked to today is Ray. That is the only person that I have talked to. I have had a very busy day actually today.
Shelby,
So I
you just know
haven't
how
been
to
very
tune it out.
active. And anybody who's in my chat sees that I'm actually not as active as I usually have been, or because I've just been so busy today. But the only person I talked to was Ray, and we were supposed to have a call, but I've been busy today. So and I don't think Ray put that message out because I really had a feeling when we were talking that we were going to have a conversation and I felt like we were going to come to a conclusion. So I don't think Ray put that anonymous message out. I think that was somebody else.
I don't even think it's someone on our team who put that anonymous message out, to be honest.
I don't think so either.
I really don't.
But yeah, please.
Right? Haters.
How much time we got left? 7 minutes. So
We gotta figure this out, guys.
Is there anybody that you guys want to put up for an official vote?
And we can't pick Howie.
You cannot pick Howie, and you cannot pick Lusty.
All right.
Okay, I feel like I'll go ahead and be the bad guy here, but during the process after the challenge, and we were trying to come up with two people to put in, the names were it was between Howie and Shelby. And so, just being honest, because of that, I'm going to stand on my vote.
Understandable.
And your vote for who? Shelby?
Shelby.
Would like to ask a question, maybe get on my soapbox a little bit. Now, I don't mind people like having alliances with anyone or anything like that. What I do think is a little crazy is that Raven was knowing of information of a call that we were having, like literally she got onto the Zoom to do her little Wendy Williams question, and she like knew about what was going on with the voting between Shelby and Howie. So I'm like, I feel like somebody was being shady, and I would like to know who was the person who was going and telling her information. Which I'm like, it's fine. It's like have friends, but it's also like that's a little weird, especially when it's like we're doing votes. And like you couldn't even wait. Couldn't wait till like we actually finished to start tilling the tea.
I don't think we're gonna get that answer today, bro. To be honest with
I think my question is, how did we come to that conclusion that somebody actually tried to set Shelby up? Was it simply because of the message? Because initially when the anonymous message came in, I felt as if it was Raven. But Shelby jumped on it